Hello, everybody.
Thinking about joining.
I don't have anything planned in particular. We're just gonna
How about you?
wander around and do stuff. Because I temporarily got free Fallout first, so why the fuck not? I don't feel like doing anything official, so.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin. I am not... If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now.
Russell Dorsey sent me to talk to you.
Giddy. Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
Dorsey thought that I might be able to help out.
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order?
I want to join the Brotherhood.
Wanting isn't enough. And not everyone who shows up looking to join our order is worthy of becoming an initiate. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But, if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
Sure, I can do
That's
that.
right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate.
Shh, it's gonna be easy peasy.
You better have something useful to say to me.
Actually, Night Shin asked me to talk to you.
Can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? Alright, keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he gotta say to me?
Tell me what the problem is.
Is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. Sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
I'll tell them what you told me, Sean, I promise. Goodbye.
Hey, listen, thanks. I just needed someone to listen and take me seriously. I hope you can convince them.
All this concrete, places like a tomb.
Hang on. Make sure I start a party, that way you guys can hear me.
Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Alright, there we go. Alright.
The fight is just
Go
beginning.
there.
Stay disciplined. The old world has so much to
Well, now look at you. You with these steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
Sort of. Night Shin asked me to speak
Well,
with you.
it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Art Knapp. So, what's this knight fella sent you for?
I was asked to find out what you wanted from the
A fair
Brotherhood.
trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra. And I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. There's a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
I'll bring them your offer or
Fair
take care.
enough. Can't expect more than that. Thank you. You take care too.
Just stiffs around here. Hey, here comes trouble. I hope. Hey, yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
Night Shin sent me to speak with you.
Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot.
So I take it guns is what you're after.
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
I can't promise anything, but I'll tell Night Shin I should go.
Hey, I get it. Promises backfire all the time. Well, go get him, Tiger.
Totally not a raider.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers.
Actually, Night Shin wanted me to speak.
The severe
with you.
gentleman in the power armor, yes. Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Night Shin want to know?
He asked me to find out what you wanted from the
I had
Brotherhood.
heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
I'll pass that along to Night Shin right
Thank you.
away.
Be well.
Right. Totally not evil.
Aggro straight in.
Do not have you finished the task I gave you.
I've spoken to the petitioners and read a
Good.
report.
Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview.
Dr. Blackburn was looking for supplies for his
The
research.
Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
Fort Atlas.
He actually said other people seem to need you more.
That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end. Next report.
Art Knapp wants to trade a share of his crops for
We
protection
are
from
not
the raiders.
mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next?
What a dick. Tally Lang wants to buy guns from you.
No. We are not arms dealers.
Yeah, I think she might actually
There
be a
was
raider.
never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on.
Sean Hawkman was robbed by people claiming to be the Brotherhood.
Possible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
What matters is he believes it. You should help him
That
out.
sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
Thanks, I'll
Be
do that.
vigilant, outsider.
Back to the farm, son.
Make a racket, and I'll revoke your access privilege.
Fine, protect, and preserve. I don't.
Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here?
I want to join up. Night Shin said you may need some help.
Oh, a prospective initiate. Night Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it? Didn't even
Deal.
have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup. Any questions before we start?
Nope,
Great.
ready to go.
Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Bow tie. Good for you, I'm already wearing power armor, huh? Alright, where? Ah. Come on, motherfucker. Yes, I know I technically don't need to reload for a while, but hey. And no, it's not any hacks or anything. Fallout First lets you have a private server where you can adjust, like, certain things, so. I am only using what they have given me. Oh, those aren't doors. Yeah, shit. shit. There was ever a time that was just like, hey, maybe his memory's going, and it wasn't obvious, like, probably one of them times. Okay, I think it's back this way.
Good,
Yeah.
you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war.
Reading the schematic is a good first step in the problem-solving
Are
process.
you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up.
She's nice. I like her.
Here's one.
Atlas decommission report. Intake pressures and stress test. A single use of the Atlas device requires a huge intake of coolant to keep the machine operational. Pumping this coolant through the device during operation puts a worrying amount of stress in its pipes, pumps, and valves. Repeated usage testing has revealed signs of cracks and breakage throughout. Furthermore, the hasty construction of the machine has led to structural flaws that could lead to high pressure buildup in the intake points, which could have destructive results if not addressed. These flaws could have been averted with careful design protocols, but the pressure of the war overrode these concerns. I would remiss not to recommend an excess of caution when proceeding with future projects. Well, that's never a good sign.
This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. This looks like what we need.
Atlas Decommission Report Number 2, Lieutenant Marcus, 82377, Selected Component Status, Ion Focus. Our experiment with a compact ion focus has left it vulnerable to strong feedback during device initiation. It survived the test, but the design should be reconsidered before any future use is attempted. Induction coil. The induction coil suffers the same feedback susceptibility as the ion focus. Repeated usage causes significant variance in the flux distributions throughout the coil. Redesign of this device also needs consideration if it is to be used in any future trials, as the potential risk of frying the coil could require substantial capital and replacement parts. Core processing. While firmware updates have proven useful in troubleshooting important aspects of Atlas operational capability, the sheer processing power required to execute the necessary commands requires a special order CPU. The CPU came at great cost during the operation, and numerous computing breakdowns during trial runs led leadership to question its long-term stability. As well, for a full diagnostic report pending 2 out of 3.
Here's a document.
Atlas Decommission Report Number 1, Lieutenant Marks, 82377, General Postmortem. Following the dismissal of Dr. Isaac Hammond, LTC Overland has tasked me with overseeing the shutdown of the Atlas project. The report outlines the state of the project as of its termination. While showing promise in its final trials, the project still has major stability issues, and considerable additional effort would be required to create a consistently operational device. The working trials impacted the operation of several key components, including the miniaturized ion focus and primary induction coil. Also of concern was the enormous stress put on the coolant intake pumps and possible defects discovered in the release valves. Sorry,
I think
my
this is
brain
good.
today.
Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this.
Nope. Not a bit. not here to pry, I just want to help.
That's a mature attitude to take. I really appreciate that. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood.
Thanks for filling me in.
I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups?
Got it,
Should
let's
be
go.
a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. Looks like we've got company.
Wiring looks shredded, likely mixed with resin cutters.
We survived.
Let's see, run diagnostics.
Interesting.
Process unit defunct, intake valves rupture detected, ion focus misaligned, induction loop flux disruption detected. Ooh, God damn.
All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics
How are you
check
phased
revealed some
into the
issues.
wall?
Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus.
Defunct. Or no.
Misaligned. Problematic to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went. Well, what was your assessment? It
Exploded.
certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were...
Completely trode through. Mole rats are the prime suspect.
Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay. Well, sorry about the problems. But in general, you're handling yourself well. So far.
I wasn't expecting a
Nobody
test.
thinks outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet. If you can, you are in my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them, if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? I'm
Good to
counting
go.
on you. Let's see what you can do.
Hell. Oh. Inside of its container, a miniaturized ion focus. It's nestled in a bundle of tubes and wires, many of which are attached. How we go about extracting it? I'm going to use agility +8, unhook each tube and wire from its source, and lift everything out together. Alright. Pressure gauge. Size container, pressure gauge attached with rusted screws. How we go about extracting it? Unscrew the screws to the rust and remove the gauge. Strength pulls 4. Processing terminal. CPU management. Intelligence +8. Execute full CPU removal protocol.
Oh, I thought of one more thing. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine coil?
Okay. Inside the container's induction coil with 2 thick wires attached, 1 red, 1 blue, low hum, and the sound of static surrounds the device, and the wires crackle. How will you go about extracting it? Luck +12. Cut both wires simultaneously. Oh my god. Yeah. Woo. Mysterious component examine. Mysterious canister sits before you, pulsing with an eerie glow. How we go about extracting it? Gently lift it out of its container.
That doesn't sound good.
Attention. This is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm.
Oh boy.
Up to and including.
Really?
Glad that's over.
Okay, come on.
did up there. The security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine?
They say ultrasight has unlimited potential.
Fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin.
I'm pretty sure that's just the serial
She'll make
dust
the
at the bottom
final
of the
call
bag,
on
but
letting you into the Brotherhood, but my rep
throw it
will
away.
tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Oh, gotta be on adventure mode for that. Nice. Oh shit, I leveled up, dude! Now I just gotta remember a way back out this motherfucker. Chick it to China, the Chinese a chicken? Okay, here we go. I do believe. Nope, that is unvaulted. Okay, this. Yes. Yeet.
Need to have Valdez take another look at my armor.
Hello.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need?
Scribe Valdez wrote me a letter of recommendation.
Between this and the report I have from Night Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks?
I would like to join if you'll have me.
With recommendations of Night Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out.
Where's his nest?
Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply.
I think I have everything I
Very
need.
well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victoriam.
Yes, sir.
Not Victorian.
Ad Victoriam. And hopefully these guys aren't as bad as fucking the ones from Fallout 4. They were kind of racist. Yes. They are really fighting me on getting that explosives, ain't they? Oh well. Doop doo 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 doo. Boop. Saving you guys the watch time on travel. Eh? Oh. Neat. Hi, puppy. Wow, there's a lot of you. Ma'am? Hello? Uh-oh. I think it's broke.
Huh?
Whoa, whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
Don't shoot him with the Brotherhood.
Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Ha ha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk. Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, Won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done.
The Brotherhood has still sent me to ask about the ghoul attacks
Those
in
would
the
be
area.
them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls?
Paladin Romani sent me to find out if you knew where the ghoul attacks are coming
Can't say for
from.
certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them?
The plan's to clear the place out
Good to
entirely.
hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off.
Thanks for the info. I should
Just
head
try
out.
not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
Mm-hmm. Nothing yet. No way in that garage. So it's gotta be the house.
Soil fertilization requires additional biological material. Welcome to the vault.
Oh, we definitely got a lot of bodies. And it appears we're gonna have a lot of ghouls here in a second. Bless you. Well, that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Oh well.
Greetings, civilian.
Well, running my own operation wouldn't... Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate?
I located the nest in a bunker under the Orwell orchards and wiped
Good
them
work.
out.
One less pocket of monsters in the area. A clear sign to the locals that we're on their side. You've risen to the challenges set before you, and proven your worth to myself, Knight Shin, and Scribe Valdez. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Okay. I'm only doing this because my inventory is full back at base, so...
Highest goodwill with the locals.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
These people are still hurling nukes at each other. It's madness.
I am a link in the chain that binds. That is what keeps this order together.
I will not allow Atlas to go the way of Fort Defiance. We're here to stay. Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat.
Another nuke. Arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Understood,
I
Paladin.
trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
Your power armor looks like it's seen better days. Might be time to fix it up and replace it, man. Wonder what everyone's doing today.
Hello there, stranger. What can I do for you?
I'm here on behalf of the Brotherhood.
Well, aren't you just the cutest Brotherhood member I've ever seen? My name is Jenny Brown, and I'm the mama hen of this little family here at the retreat. Lately, my kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her Blood Eagle raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives. You should take some time to talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger that they can share with you, you know.
I'll be off to talk to them.
Right. Let me know if you need anything else, darling.
Heck, sure is damp out here.
Also, cute. Not the word I would use.
You should leave. Forgive any attitudes from us. We've got people going hungry here.
What more can you tell me about
I
Dagger?
run the storehouse here and have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Her and those Blood Eagle raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's gotta be done about her. And I hope you're the one to do it. You go
Gotta
get
go.
that dagger. And bring me back my Instamash, please.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought I'd live in a treehouse. Never thought I'd find a real family either. Cheer everyone up. I got flour, sugar. Oh, wait. Rad-toad eggs. I won't explode after they're cooked.
Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now.
I'm here about Dagger. What
I
do you know
that
about
she's
her?
got numbers, and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes, and they've been harassing our caravans. It's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people. And I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have the supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off. I
Gotta get
believe you
going.
need to give that dagger what she deserves.
I thought this high ground would be useful for hunting.
Morning.
How's it going? Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you.
Do you have any useful information
I
about
went out
Dagger?
hunting shortly after one of her weekly collections, and tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout is. I lost their trail and wasn't able to get the exact location. But I do know they're somewhere to the southwest. If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn Blood Eagles are taking our food, water, stim packs, everything. All in exchange for allowing us to keep our lives.
Gotta go on my way.
Please help us give that dagger what she deserves.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry your little head about that.
Once
I will.
folks start having kids, we're gonna need to get some guardrails on these here bridges.
Nothing can take us apart.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know us. We're peaceful people. We don't want to bother or be bothered. So, will you help us?
I'd be happy to help.
Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful. Dagger and her lieutenants are dangerous folk.
Wait. Rad-toad eggs. Won't explode after they're cooked, right?
Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna go take care of this little problem. The easy way. Rock and roll, baby. Drop shot. Oh, you hauled it out. I was gonna use that wrap up to get you guys.
I'm gonna cut you like yesterday's dinner.
But you can feel free to try. Where are you hiding? Oh! Let me guess, Dagger's Den. Yep. Hello. It's called Free Fire, and I'm definitely doing it. Creep.
You're so...
Huh? Huh. Cute. Next. Oh, looks like it's you. Investigate the area. Oh no. Howdy. Wow, you really tried, didn't you? Oh. I have to find the key. But where could it be? Oh. That was easy.
Well. I see the Brotherhood has finally sent one of their pawns to retrieve my weapons. Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, I'll allow you to say a few last words. Choose them carefully, kid.
Weapons? What weapons? I'm here on half of the retreat.
Oh, shit. You mean you didn't know about the weapons? The crate they came in may have had a Brotherhood of Steel insignia on them. But they're ours now. Don't even think about walking into my place and making demands either. I won't let you take these weapons from us.
If you have Brotherhood property, you're gonna hand it over right now along with the villagers' supplies.
Like I said, these weapons don't belong to the Brotherhood anymore. I don't have any of their property. And you can tell those villagers they'll be punished for crying to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Strength plus 12. I just killed all of your people, and I'll kill you too if I have to.
Oh, shit. If there's one thing I value more than my goods, it's my life. Here's the key to some of our stash. Make sure you tell your people to stay out of my business from now on.
Oops. Whoopsie! My bad. I seem to have murdered you all. Oh dear, and I can't even find your corpse. Never mind, just did. Sorry, here's Itchy. Oh, Jenny!
I thought this high ground was useful for hunting. Wow, learn to watch out for us pretty fast. I see you like the big guns. They pack a heck of a punch. Never thought I'd live in a treehouse.
Have you had a chance to pay Dagger a friendly visit?
It's nice having everyone nearby, even if they are at different elevations.
I have your supplies and this weapon. Use it to protect your people.
This is quite a weapon. I can't wait to try this bad boy out. Thank you so much for your help. I hope the Brotherhood won't mind us having this.
Is it true that strangler vines can grow out at night and wrap around people?
I have news from our patrol.
Keep fighting out there. Something quite interesting for you to come to me about it.
Interesting is not the word. Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report.
The old world has so much to teach us.
Go on, Shin.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, it's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible that they are more agreeable than the other raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the Initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat?
Dagger is dead, and I gave the supplies back to the retreat.
Unfortunate that things had to end that way, but at least the villagers are safe now.
Them, and likely many others. The world is better off with fewer blood eagles.
Don't speak so frivolously of human life, Knight. Is there anything else to report?
Dagger also had a crate of Brotherhood weapons. I gave one to the retreat so they could use it to defend themselves.
The Blood Eagles, too. Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. One that the Initiate has exacerbated with their ill-advised handout.
I support the Initiate's decision. The villagers will not use that weapon with ill intent.
One weapon isn't likely to cause a crisis, but the raiders have an entire cache. We can't just leave them as is.
Understood.
Good work, Initiate. You're dismissed. Something to report, Initiate?
Weapons at the ready.
Alright, I think that's long enough for this episode. So let's go back to camp, and we're gonna call it there. Whoa! What? Oh! That looks nice. Oh, you already know I'm gonna have to see if I can take it with that. Okay, yep, there we go. Ooh. I might go with the anti-armor. Oh, never mind. There you go. Oh. I can't add anything else to it. Well, let's just give it a shot, literally. Oh, it's literally just a 4-barrel.
Things I miss about gang life.
Never mind. I thought you were special, but you're not. That's the case. You need to be moved over here, and you need to be moved there. You need to be moved over there, and you can go. Now we are going to make. Where's that? Oh. Okay, hang on. Okay, temporarily set you up here.
My dreams need to settle down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rearrange the entire fucking room around that. Or rather, just these two parts. Oh, the fucking bag. Shit. Alright, there we go. What the?
Everything seems so different when you aren't attacking it all.
Fuck it, we only need, you know. What's the big deal with this? So it's literally just... just disabled it does that. So there should be no reason that it doesn't just let me fucking
Nice weather around here.
put that up to there other than it being a butt. Well, titties. I guess now it's like that. Oh, right, shit. Almost forgot about that. Here, I'll just plug it right there. Just because stuff likes to spawn in here sometimes. Alright, well, that'll be all for this episode. Goodbye, everybody.